At World Cup ticket prices, even Messi can't fill a stadium. That's the headline that wasn't entirely misleading. Lionel Messi, arguably the biggest name in all of sports, was the star of Argentina's quarter-final match against Switzerland on Saturday night, but the game left large portions of Arrowhead Stadium empty, even though the venue can seat 69,000 fans. Messi is 39 years old and this tournament is highly likely to be his last World Cup. He and the Argentine squad have already been the main drawcard for the competition, drawing crowds and television viewers from all corners of the world. Still, when you walk Indian into a stadium that big and see lots of empty seats, it's hard to ignore the story that price may be the real limiting factor. Ticket prices for the 2026 World Cup in North America are the steepest in the event's history. In fact, the cheapest seats are at least 3 times more expensive than the lowest price tickets in Qatar 2022. For many fans, especially in the United States, that means tickets run between $1,500 and $4,000 on resale and on FIFA's own site. At Arrowhead Stadium, some of the high-value yellow seats in the middle tier were completely empty, while the third tier was covered largely by FIFA volunteers who wore chakra green jackets hard to spot a foot away. Even though FIFA released an announcement that tickets for the semifinals were still available on its sales platform, the venue looked like a ghost town in the heart of a city that has seen more storm-torn performance. FIFA's president, Gianni Infantino, defended the pricing by saying it reflected domestic market conditions, especially in the United States where most matches were played. He also highlighted that pricing would fluctuate across the tournament in response to demand, much like airlines do. Still, the policy was ripe for criticism. Closer scrutiny revealed that away from the star games, the table for many other matches showed no significant price drops on FIFA's official site, though discounts did appear on third-party resales. FIFA has had to issue refunds in a previous U.S. event, the Club World Cup, because fans complained that they were overcharged when receiving large ticket discounts. The empty seats surprised many because Kansas City has long been a hotspot for soccer enthusiasm. In fact, after 92 matches of the tournament, the city maintained the highest U.S. market share on Fox's World Cup ratings, an 18% share, meaning 18% of all local televisions were tuned in at the time. Yet the game still had vacancy. The controversy fuels ongoing debate among fans and officials about FIFA's monopoly on the sport and accusations that its heavy-handed pricing strategy is essentially profiteering. Many feel the prices are simply out of reach for the average fan. At a time when global borders are opening again and people want to gather for the spectacular of 2 decades, the high-ticket pricing set a bar too tall for many. As we head into the semifinals, it remains to be seen whether the pattern of empty seats will continue or whether prices will be adjusted. This sort of spectacle, where a world-class athlete plays at the highest level yet fails to fill the seats, illustrates a bigger issue: how accessibility and excitement are now seeing the world of sports and corporate tactics intersect. That's all for this segment. We'll keep you updated on ticket trends and how they impact the world of football. Thank you for listening, and you're off with a pretty good play. I hope you had as much fun as we did indulging the robots. See you next time. Talk for now.